All right, so let's look at an example.
Make sure you say height, maybe right.
What was that, Paul?
Make sure you say height, like a right angle.
Height must always make a right. That's the thing that we must remember when we're talking about our area. Height must always make a right. Always has to have a right angle. Right angle, majority of the time, is going to be shown by this little square in the corner. So, 3 questions you ask yourself. First thing, what's the first question you ask?
What shape?
What shape, all right? So we're going to start with that. Number 1, what shape is this? Triangle.
What is it?
What is X?
What is it asking? What is this question asking me to do? Area.
The formula.
Number 3, what formula do I use?
Base times height.
Base times height. Now that gives me the rectangle. So what do I know about a triangle?
You got to divide them on half. But do I got
It's always a rectangle divided by 2. All right. So this problem gives me a 7, a 6, a 7, and a 5.4. Oh my word. What numbers do I need? So we got to go back to that. For it to be a height, it must make a right. So we're going to go back and look. Where this 7 and this 7 meet, is this a right angle? No. So we know it can't be that. All right, so let's go here. Where the 7 and the 5.4 meet, up here, does that make a right angle?
No.
Up here?
No.
Oh, no.
No. So we can't be those 2. How about where the 6 and the 5.4 meet? Is that a right angle?
You got to meet at the bottom.
No. How about this 6 and this 7? Does that make a right angle?
No.
No. How about your 5.4 and your 7?
No.
Yes, it is.
All right, so right here is where you have your right angle. So the 2 numbers, the 2 lines that meet right there, that's the 2 numbers that you use. So this one is 5.4. This one is 7 divided by 2. Pick up the old trusty TI-84. $18.9. Now, this also makes a fraction, doesn't it? Now, let me show you one way. We're going to do another calculator trick, because order of operations, if you don't enter this in right, you're not going to get the right answer. Okay, so this looks like a fraction. So guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to put it in a fraction. So you use your green button and your y equals, and number 1 looks like it. So I'm going to put in 5.4 times 7. 5.4 times 7, because that's what's on top of your fraction bar. Then I'm going to scoot down and put my 2. Always, 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 if you will put it in this calculator exactly like you see it, you'll get the right answer.
Make sure you put the parentheses.
Yes. Thank you, Paul, for reminding. You've got to put the parentheses exactly like you see it. So this one, it looks like a fraction, so I'm going to just use the fraction button. You put the same thing in that you have on top, same thing on bottom, and it will get you the right answer. Order of operations is the number 1 reason people mess up on questions. The biggest problem. So this equals 18.9. 18.9, what?
Unit, no, miles
Miles
squared.
squared. All right. So now you've seen an example from tonight's homework. You will have the lecture. So when